avocados from Mexico.
Maddie.
Welcome, nerds. This is ChiliCast.
Hello.
Episode 21. No, it's not.
What's up?
This is episode 22 of Circle Jerk, though. This is the show where we talk about video games and chili cook-offs. Oh, Chris won a chili cook-off, so you're related to that.
Yep.
Maddie just won this chili cook-off.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, have you ever chili cooked off?
I've never cooked off some chili.
Have you won a contest in cooking before?
No. I've won an art contest in Kinder.
What would you draw?
I used the computer program and made like spikes.
Nice.
Did you say, my spike?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking aggro, bro. All about.
And then the judge was Sandra Bones Cohen or whatever.
Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah.
Sandra Bones.
Yeah. Sandra Bones Cohlers.
That sounds right.
Well, this episode we will be talking about the Microsoft because they are next up on the show of the Sunday, I think is when they are. Yeah, they're going to be theirs on Sunday. So on June 11, they have a lot to do. They have a lot to show. They have a I think like Sony. Yes, they have to like compete and they have to show like
Take to the limit.
Yeah, but I feel like this is where the ball drops and they whip out their Christ-sized
Baby arm. It's a baby arm.
and
It's taller, like a toddler, 2-year-old. It's just his fist and the arm.
just punching a kid in the face because he took his Robotron.
Because you took his fidget spinner. And now he can't focus and his ADHD is acting up.
Yeah,
Fucking
this is real life.
hate parents so much.
So Microsoft, a couple years ago, they came out with the Halo 5 Guardians, which was a excitement for the multiplayer and a real disappointment for the single player. Recore was big. I don't know if you guys remember Recore.
Yeah.
That did not do what was expected. Looked very cool, made by the people who helped on the Metroids, and then also had, was it Iga?
It did have Iga.
And his little short pants. They had Fallout on stage because they partnered with Fallout to have the first mod support on console, which was a really big deal that they were putting their foot forward, saying, yes, we are a PC, because that's all I heard them say. They had Forza Motorsport 6,
Forza's always
which
a hit.
people love Forza. That is just a unstoppable
Still
force.
miss it.
Sorry, I apologize. It won't happen
Nice.
again. But it was actually at the time of me saying that's why it came out. And then they had their Dark Souls reveal, which people were hyped about.
Thanks.
That was a very exciting move.
Oh, it was exciting.
That was where they released the new Souls game, which is now dead.
Souls.
No more Souls. Dead Souls.
Dead
The
Souls.
Souls are dead.
Wait, can souls be deadly?
According to the Konami Bandai, nope, Namco Bandai. Sorry.
From software, yes.
It's dead to them. So no. The Division with
Maybe some of
their
them wrote
partnership
about the
to
will.
get their DLC quicker than on
Folks.
the PlayStation. Rainbow Six Siege, their co-op. And then Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was the weirdest thing in the world to be able to play that 1 year before another console. And it came out the exact same day that Fallout came out and sold poorly.
Oh yeah, they had timed that awful.
It was either that or it was Star Wars, Call of Duty, and Fallout, and they chose to go against Fallout. I personally would have wanted to get Star Wars.
Yeah, that would have been the better choice.
I feel like, because when you had one game that was purely multiplayer, I feel like it wasn't as
Compelling a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the game itself, people, I don't think...
Is Prey on multiplayer? The new one? No.
I have no
I don't
idea.
think
Alexa,
so.
hello, friend. But, I mean, and then they had Sea of Thieves, which didn't really do anything. Rare Replay, which was a very underrated, awesome, like, this is a game for gamers. This is Microsoft talking to the gamers again. That was a very good pull of bringing a lot of the games that people used to love and setting them up for being excited about Rare again, which no one had been excited about for a long time. And then Gears of War 4, which was very good. So 2015, incredible. 2016, they Gears again, because yada yada yada. Battlefield 1, they had their partnership with them where they get the content earlier. Forza Horizon, which I believe you said you prefer the Horizon series over the Motorsport, or the other way around?
Other way around.
Other way. So you like the tracks?
Mm-hmm. I think the car customization and selection is better too in Motorsport.
Okay, cool. And then Final Fantasy 15 was on their stage, which of course people were hyped about. Killer Instinct, which could care less about. Adam Boyes is now in charge of their... not in charge. He's helping with the people who helped make Killer Instinct.
It reminded me of what Killer Instinct was in the beginning, which was, hey, you like Mortal Kombat? Here's a kind of shittier version of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's not even like... Because Tekken was kind of its own thing.
Mm-hmm. And there's no multiplayer.
Soul Calibur even kind of created its own thing, and... No, I mean...
Soul Calibur's weird.
I don't doubt it, but I feel like more people were a fan of the Soul Calibur series, especially when they were adding the characters that people...
Darth Vader and Yoda.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Darth
People
Vader,
like that.
Yoda.
People remember,
They
like, Keelik. I don't know, they just did a better job of pulling people in from all directions instead of Killer Instinct, which is... I mean, I know there's a wolf. Dude.
Isn't there, like, an Iceman?
There was a... I think there was...
Yeah, Sub-Zero.
We're going to see. They had Inside, which people really, really, really liked. They had the... Which is weird.
Oh, I thought... You said Inside. I thought Inside Out the movie.
Oh. That'd be a sweet partnership.
Yeah,
I'll play that game.
Not with Inside, though, because Inside was actually, like, a very dark game.
I love...
Inside Out?
Yeah.
Upside Down? Alright. Tekken 7.
Oh.
Dead Rising.
Which they're really milking that
They just gotta
franchise.
get rid of this Dead Rising. I cannot believe they came out with another one after the first one on the Xbox One was so doo-doo. And I still cannot believe that game is actually out. I don't think it sold a copy. I don't know. I mean, it's just so weird that somebody said make another Dead Rising.
I never sold a copy of Dead Rising.
It's so dumb. That was one of the worst launch games. Scalebound RIP, which, man, I'm so disappointed. State of Decay 2, which I haven't gotten into because it's really just an Xbox and PC thing. But everyone that I've heard talk about that game is kind of the same, not the exact same, but a similar, like, the group that's involved with that is very similar to, like, the Playground, what is it called? Playground Under my players. Right.
Touch my Grundle. That's
but a very similar community built around that game that makes the game even better.
Oh, definitely.
But it's on...
Another tangent. I saw one of the best reviews for that player... God, it's such a long title.
Just call it pubs. That's what me and my friends call it. We're going to play some pubs.
Alright, sure.
Do you want to hit up some pubs? That's what I do all of my weekends.
Pub crawling, and then we get around on the game.
They're literally crawling, hiding from snipers.
Yeah, sure. Maddie has to sit through, like, me and Ralph being like, drop, they're shooting, there's clapping.
But
they got really, they've played this, like, for weeks now, and I finally watched, like, their first game, or, like, the first game, and it was actually super intense.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to play it again tonight.
And the review said it was like... It said never has winning 1 out of 100 games been so fun. I was like, oh yeah. After watching you play it, I can understand
Hearthstone.
it.
Yeah, Ralph on his own got to about. He was 1 out of 5. He was 5th place out of 100 people. Yeah, I died really early on.
It is
he
hard.
powered through.
Hearthstone is hard.
It is not hard.
Dude, Maddie is so good at Hearthstone. It's not even fucking funny.
It's hard.
She should coach you.
Yeah.
Victory.
Oh, thanks. Last game on that list was Halo Wars 2. Another one is like, alright.
I don't think anybody asked for another Halo Wars.
I mean, it was cute because people don't have another option for RTSs on the consoles, so it's neat.
True.
And they have incredible cutscenes made by the people, Blur, who ended up making a Deadpool movie. Weird to relate all that together, but yes. But so that, like, some of those games could not believe that they thought they would sell any of those games, and then some of those is like, man, I can't believe you canceled it. So
sounds like Microsoft.
Either way, not positive.
But what do they provide game-wise on this new incredible machine that's going to blow our freaking minds?
You know what I want?
What do you want?
I want another Lord of the Rings RTS. That, just like Battle for Middle-earth 2. Did you guys ever play that?
I did.
No.
Oh,
I did.
I was busy
that on
playing Conquest.
I played that on PC.
Really?
That was one of the last games I played on PC.
Oh, it's such
and I was exclusively dwarf. Exclusively.
Yeah.
Dwarven race.
Dwarves are cool.
No interest in playing anything else.
I did
in that game at least.
I like the orcs. The orcs are cool, but like that game was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was truly amazing, that game to me.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, I couldn't believe that they went that nerdy into the What If book about the Uruk-hai. That was so cool.
It was a little bit much. I was like,
that
wow.
was so good. Johnny finished the whole book because he did like it.
What was the order?
So the original thing was like the orcs merged with men to become the Uruk-hai. Or they just came from the
The
ground.
slime of the earth.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was like.
Well, there's two,
the
because-
gods captured a bunch of elves and like pulled them into the earth, and they just
It was either that or like a bunch of men got raped by orcs.
Yeah. But it was Peter Jackson chose the slime.
The slime, yeah, he does. He doesn't show
Because he
the
didn't
rape.
want the dude just
Unless you watch the director's cut, in which
fucking 10 hours of hardcore porn and then 2 hours of a movie.
not even 3 hours of a fucking movie.
Man,
It was a long movie.
can we get a little bit of balance here? I mean, there's not even plot at a certain point. Just
How important is plot?
It's the most important.
In a porno?
No, in a Lord of the Rings movie.
In both, it's the most important.
What were we talking about?
But who fixes the pipes at the end?
Oh, the fucking
Yes, that's why.
Microsoft.
She's still hungry. Nobody ate pizza.
So what are you gonna do with the Zaw? Sorry.
Yeah, wasn't there where's the missing awkward post-coital scene in pornos? That needs to happen more.
Sweet Adam.
It's like,
Dear pornos, like at pornos.
I'm assuming there's someone who has that.
There's a singular core
Probably someone who
core
has that
thing.
username.
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
So Lord of the Rings exclusive to that console, or just a new one?
There was. I think Lord of the Rings was Microsoft exclusive because there was
Battle for
never.
Middle-earth was exclusive, but it was on PC as well. One of those
No,
things.
it was on Battle for Middle-earth was
PlayStation 1 as well.
I think it was placed.
No, the RTS. Yeah, the RT. I'm sorry. I was thinking
Conquest was definitely on both, and the War of
Shadow of Mordor.
Shadow.
Well, that
of
was
Mordor.
definitely, but there was also another one in between. It was the
Oh, they're probably gonna do a lot of.
triple dub.
I feel like they're gonna be doing the fucking Shadows of Mordor. They're gonna beat that to death, Microsoft.
I mean, it looks really good.
It does look really good, and you know what? I am definitely gonna get it because the first one was amazing.
Yep.
I hope I get bitten by
It
the
was
bug on
taking
that
what we
one.
loved and made it lover.
Do you remember for a while?
It was like giving it a
few months
Chris-sized
after
Gatorade
it was
bottle.
like there's no nemesis system. Like, why would I?
Yeah,
bother?
you would have thought that the entire world would have stolen that concept after that fucking game.
Somebody tried it. Oh, I think it was like a 3DS type.
Whoa!
One of those.
machines.
I mean, they're gonna be 3DS.
It was on Animal Crossing, right? They tried the nemesis.
Nice. That dude came from them crops. I don't know. I don't know if that joke even landed.
Let's check with the studio audience.
Crickets.
Even the crickets.
Literally crickets. That's the joke. I would say a trailer for Halo. Why not? I mean, they showed that dumb, stupidest trailer in the world of Master Chief wearing the blanket.
Yeah, what's wrong with that one? I like
The dumbest. Why would he use a blanket? That dude is pure armor that is unstoppable.
He doesn't want to get burned. He doesn't want to
He'd
get
be ashy, dog.
His sick ass green paint would start to chip apart.
He's got to keep his camouflage.
Those motherfuckers that like they get a shitty car and they're like,
so
it's
mad.
Stop the sun damage.
And then they didn't even have like anything from that.
About your Grand Am that you bought for too much.
Yeah, chill the fuck out. It's a Pontiac Grand Am from 2002. Who cares?
That's literally like Leonard's car, though, isn't it? Because he painted it really shitty too.
Kind of like his fidget spinner.
Whoa, sorry, Leonard, if you're watching.
Yeah, I like how
he knows.
you're throwing shade on your friend here.
Job is not that great. That's why he wants me to make him a stencil.
So is your actual job.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
It's true.
Sniff on Leonard Day.
Oh, shit.
At E3, they're just gonna roast Leonard.
Is that your big prediction?
That's the big predict.
We at Sony are interested in the future of gaming. Also, fuck that Leonard guy. Who's he? Yeah, fuck him.
It's very bright, unlike Leonard's future. A lot of things lined up.
You know, that's my Make-A-Wish. If I ever have a Make-A-Wish, I want to have like a whole conference like before every keynote.
Don't you have to be a child with cancer?
True.
For well, I mean, 1 out of 6 chance.
It's a
We're gonna let it slide.
For a 5 out of 6 chance.
Chris goes, I'm a child at heart. Okay.
Oh,
I am a child at heart. I often behave as a child outside my heart too.
I imagine like
inside of other people.
We walk in on Chris getting chemo, and he's like, "Where's my fucking wish?" And everybody's like trying to tie him down.
Chris looks sad.
Whoa.
And you find out he like intentionally gave himself cancer. He was just
he was told he could get a superpower and he
yeah, man, 1 in 6, bro.
So a Halo trailer, I think, is what will happen. I think we won't get it this year, but it doesn't necessarily need to be. I still don't think you can ever kill Master Chief. I mean, everything that
I agree.
Microsoft is built on right now is built around.
I don't know. Have you guys read the extended Halo universe, like any of the books or anything?
Yeah, I definitely read. No, that was somebody else.
You need a pat on the back for that joke.
I'm surprised you didn't laugh and spit out your drink.
At your own joke? Yeah, it sounds
No, don't.
Okay. No, but I will be listening to an audiobook, I'm sure,
and
on my vacation.
If they do that podcast again, just like they did for the last couple of Halo games, I'm totes in again.
They did a podcast?
Yep.
I'm not
it
that
was
into
awesome. It was a better story than the fucking game.
But it wasn't better than our podcast, so.
Yeah, that's what
I
matters.
mean, they didn't have 60 listeners 2 months ago.
Johnny, here's my shout out to you and me. Okay, you ready? They bring back the Fable series with the new development team.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah, they can't ruin it though. Like
but multiplayer only.
It's
remember when they did do that?
Yeah.
Literally, just like recently.
What was that called? Fable World
Legends?
Legends.
No. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was Legends. Fable Legends.
Fable canceled.
But like,
that would be so good.
Like, I imagine them like that's totally something that can happen though. Just like they get your hopes up, and then by the end of the thing, and it's multiplayer centric. Anyways, on to the next game. We'd be like,
they just gloss over it and copies Destiny, and then. Like,
so what do they start the? What trailer opens their show?
Fable. No, that would be the ending. Like
that would be
the one last thing.
That'd be a stinger.
Where like they stealth the whole time and they finally rip off the condom and make me pregnant with Fable.
They pulled a previous.
Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my God, John.
For this 14th, another pull.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that makes the stealthing jokes. Huh?
So what was the first? What do they open with?
The Scorpio.
I think it's what game goes with the Scorpio.
Mm-hmm. The LeBron James VR experience.
Hey.
The bad news is you don't actually get to play basketball at any point. It's all like negotiating contracts, and
but I do making the bank though.
And lots of
you get to
sleeping.
see what it's like.
You wake up in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole. No, that's it. You just literally do a normal person's activities as LeBron James.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I'm 6'7".
But it's like the choices you make affect the story as you go. So like you didn't take a shit in the morning and you're negotiating a contract and you're like, I gotta go. Okay. And they're like, this guy can't make a strong offer.
This LeBron James guy takes his shits all the time. And then at the end, it's like the Game of Thrones Telltale series and everybody's dead.
Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert.
Or was it?
Ooh, did you play the whole thing? Is Bueno?
What's your you like Telltale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute.
They've been getting shitty lately, man.
Johnny, everything to you's been getting shitty.
No,
what was the last one you thought was shitty?
Telltale. The Walking Dead right now.
Well, okay, what else besides that?
The Walking Dead.
Outside of the fourth Walking Dead game.
The fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
You didn't like Guardians either, yeah.
How many episodes are out for
the
that?
The Batman one was really bad. One.
You
I heard that people love the Batman one.
Batman one wasn't that great, though.
You're not going to get me to agree with you on that.
I heard that people loved it.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Well, did you play it?
No.
You should play it.
That's why I said people. I heard.
You should play it because it doesn't stick.
People won't like anything with Batman.
Exactly.
Because they like Batman.
People also hate anything because it's the internet.
And it's like they treat Batman very preciously. Batman is very beloved.
The difference, though, is I'm not the internet.
What are you?
Jokes on everybody. I'm the internet.
By the way, the internet is a person. And his name? Johnny.
John Boy.
Yeah.
So
I liked it because what I liked about the Telltale series was the idea that just like comic book series, when you get a new author, sometimes they do a totally different take.
Okay.
They do that in several key points in the story for this, and I thought it was really cool for Batman.
What about Game of Thrones? Did they correlate with the show or the books?
The show.
Okay. Why did they pick the show, do you think?
Larger audience.
Well, and recognizable characters too. So they had the characters modeled after the actors.
Dingleberry
show. Yep, he was in it.
Don't call him Dingleberry.
Dinklebot then.
Dinklebot.
Dinkelberg.
But I liked it just because it was like. My favorite thing about it was, like, no matter how hard I tried, I still fucked everything up. I was like, I gotta do this right. And then, like, the next episode, I'm like, well, we're fucked.
How long do you take to decide on a decision in those games?
Well, I like the fact that it's got the timer. You got, like, maybe 5 seconds.
Well, on some of them, isn't it some you have, like, a larger time to do it?
Yeah, true. But for that stuff, generally speaking, I try to say, what's your gut saying? That.
Kill him.
So I try to make sure I make decisions.
One of the reasons why I don't think you'll like the Batman Telltale is because you read it and if someone we were just watching the shows at the pop-up and like you see the options and you're like, Batman would never do any of these, like in any situation.
I heard that you can treat it where they're more Dark Knight or they're more
I played
comical.
I played essentially Adam West Batman.
That's what I heard. You can those are the kind of.
I was like, bully, biff, and then people died.
Yeah.
So people die.
Shout out to
like most Telltale games.
I want to see the next Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, I liked that one too.
I finished the comics. Oh, they're so good. Really good. A graphic novel. Do you even fucking care? Yeah, really
fucking trade paperback.
Yeah, really fucking good though.
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
Oh, probably. Wait, my favorite Fable?
Yep.
Oh, it's Bigby. It's always Bigby.
Why?
Because he's the big bad wolf.
What was your least favorite?
I hated. Who did I hate?
Schindler's List.
Yeah. No, they had the giant spider from the Little Miss Muffet.
Not Shelob?
No, not Shelob.
Or Rainsball. You're welcome, nerds. So they open with Telltale. What do they open with? What game do they correlate will work?
Whatever's launching with the Scorpio.
With Microsoft.
Halo.
I mean, everything, like, when you have a completely black, like, area, and then you see, like, you hear the music.
Most people would say blank canvas, but you said black area.
Black area.
Like the urban group. I don't know, like, every time you hear the music, you don't have to see anything to, like, it's like, I don't need any, and then you get the blue and the space, and then
the guitar.
What if they cut back on the...
I gotta pay for that.
Yeah, what if they cut back on all the soundtrack budget and it's just like two...
I don't mind. That's still precious.
And it's just like a banjo that's missing a string, so it's like big bah.
They hired the dude off YouTube, Brushy One String.
Who's that?
He's a singer that plays guitar with one string.
Is he good?
He's not bad.
How many followers?
Millions, actually.
Yeah. So he's
Sometimes even billions.
He did an NPR
So
Tiny
open
Desk
with
concert.
the Halo.
Check
What do they
that
close with? New IP or
Hey.
bring back something?
Bill Clinton hitting on your mouth.
Nice. They close with Bill Clinton threatening everybody's mothers.
Oh man.
Hey, you've come to Microsoft. Your mother's right. Sure.
We'd be like, what does he mean by that? Hold on, wait.
He just walks off. The microphone makes like that feedback noises. Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Maddie, what games have you played on an Xbox?
Oh. It's gone forever.
I played. I think Watch
My
Dogs,
nondescript.
Watch Dogs
right?
Oh yeah, you did play Watch Dogs.
on the 360.
Oh, on the one.
Okay.
That might be it. I think.
So, are you excited about maybe a new Watch Dogs on the Xbox?
Sure. I mean,
What game would make you want to get an Xbox?
Animal Crossing 4.
I don't know.
Is that her voice? Is that what her voice sounds like?
Yeah, that's my little.
It's really breathy.
I don't like it. Please don't do that.
Stop it.
Well, Chris's version of the voice is just.
That's Bill Clinton with your mom.
Which one was Bill? Yikes.
The sweet nothings that he whispers. Hi.
It's a little inaudible, but.
But he's playing backwards. He's like Satan.
2 for 1 Tuesdays at Ruby Tuesday. Don't forget.
It's a good deal, to be honest.
Right?
We were checking out. After
What
the
would
cast.
make you like? What would you see?
Yeah, what would you
tell
what would you
me,
hold a gun to your
Johnny?
head for?
I need that Xbox.
Just Dance 2018. No, I don't know.
It's a rock solid answer every time.
With
Just
the
keep going back.
With the Kinect.
You gotta bring the Kinect back.
That's it. They retroactively like, all right, now you guys have bought
if
it.
the Scorpio has a Kinect spot?
No, they
Because I know
don't.
that
They
like
didn't announce it
you have
yet.
to get an adapter for the S unit.
For the Kinect.
Yes,
Oh.
you can't just plug your Kinect right into the Xbox S.
It's almost as if they realized they made a terrible, terrible mistake.
What do you think they call it? They're not going to call it the Scorpio.
They're going to call it the Xbox.
One Pro.
No, the Xbox Gamma.
Gamma.
Something
That's
stupid
not
like
bad.
that.
I mean, 1 out of 6
The
chance of getting you
Xbox
superpowers.
The Xbox Edge, because of their Edge tablet, the Surface
Oh,
tablet.
snap.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, what's another word for Edge? The Xbox
Xbox.
Side table.
Xbox now with Windows Vista.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Vista was straight.
Vista was really cool.
I don't know what you're talking
Straight.
about.
Add an XP. Shout out to old operating systems.
You know how you love old operating systems.
Xbox now with Gen 2.
Windows 98
very
now on
obscure.
Xbox.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Windows 98. So Johnny found this little kitten and named it Windows 98.
No way.
Yeah. Well, my sister, she thought that was like the best name for a cat.
Well, how old
ever.
is she
agree.
again?
She would have been like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
See, she's great.
And she
knows what's
had
up.
no idea what Windows 98 was, but she would constantly tell me all the time, Windows 98, that's like the best name for
It
a
is.
cat.
It's a fucking great
Yeah, we
name.
would call her Windy.
Yeah, she loved it.
Oh,
Anyways.
that cat was cute.
Where is she?
I
She
gave
took
her,
the 1 out
I
of 6
found her-
chance and didn't get it.
No, she's with a friend. She's happy and she's big now.
She happy and she
See.
knew it and she clapped.
Does she
it.
meow really deeply like that cat I saw on the internet?
Yes.
Wow.
Bow.
Wow.
Bow.
That was funny.
That was so awesome. I was like,
That
why
was
doesn't
funny.
all cats sound
Because it
like
was
this?
deeper than we expected, to be
Like,
honest.
so it's just like deep would you just supposed to be like meow was like normal, so like deep would be like meow.
No, that thing was like smoking for days, bro.
just chaining them, like taking a cigarette, lighting the next cigarette, and Mo.
It was funny. It was a funny cat. I mean, it was-
Taking the like old. Yeah, I know. My grandpa used to do that. Light his old
Mine-
new
mine
cigarette
too.
with his new
his old Siggy with his new Siggy.
Mm-hmm.
Chain him, dude.
And he touched the tips, and then he rubbed them
And at a certain
together.
point, he had two in his mouth, and
Yep.
he'd throw one. No.
Yep.
It's never that bad.
But they weren't Chris size, so it was
Yeah, that was-
okay.
I have ridden with friends in their car though that
while they're doing that, while they're driving.
while they're smoking cigarettes.
Same.
And I'm like,
I love smoking
okay,
cigarettes in my car.
this is all right. I don't mind the smell too much. And then eventually it gets too much. And I roll down the window and I'm like, no, roll it up. I want the smoke to go away. I'm like, literally, just have another cigarette, dude.
It's like I literally can't breathe without nicotine being involved.
It helps cleanse. So they close with what game?
I really don't know, because I honestly can't think of a title on Microsoft that's a.
I think the smart thing to do is to always
What's it
leave
called?
people hanging with an old favorite IP. I think they're either going to start with Halo or they're going to tease it at the end.
When they brought it up in 2015, they started the show with it.
Correct.
So I'm going to assume they start the show with it again.
So what exclusive territory do they have? I mean, I can't even think of a game that's exclusive other than
Gears of War
freaking
5.
Yeah, I guess.
It'd be way too early. I feel like people would be cheesed off because they just got it back, and then, I don't know. It seems too rough. Although Halo Wars came out, so it's like you're already kind of like moist with it already. You don't really need another.
Yep. I like Halo Wars, by the way. That's a good game. But I like RTSs, so.
I hate RTSs.
Rise Up again. And I just show.
I hate
95
RTSs
burning.
that have a cap on like army size.
Oh yeah, that's dumb. That needs to be fixed in every RTS game. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. Look, if I want to set it to the easiest difficulty and to secure all the resources on the map, so that way I go to the home base at the very end with an army of like 5 billion, I want to do that.
And make some sweet Uruk-hai rape is what I've been playing.
Making nice rape?
Brooks, he was implying rape by his Uruk-hai army. That's what he was doing.
Okay. So, let's see. Microsoft Studios, what all you got for us? What all could you bring back?
I don't know.
Let's see. Banjo-Kazooie.
Ew.
Crackdown! Do you think that's the time? I mean, that thing has been dark for days.
It has been.
It's been perfectly dark.
so
You know,
excited.
Miguel really likes Crackdown. I did
Perfectly
not
dark
like
for
it.
days.
It was
It was
kind of boring. Yeah,
Boring.
it was a little boring.
Yeah, we had to fire the last guy who liked Crackdown on.
There's no break in this, is there? Every fucking episode, we gotta kick in a referral.
Fee
Nice.
Until the end of this
season.
Oh, fair enough. When does the season end?
When we
When
choose
we
it.
run
Have we
out,
got-
when we run out of thumbnails for Circle Jerk season 1.
Have we got picked up for the next season?
Oh, definitely.
Or are they waiting for us to have 3/4 of our episodes out?
No, we got it.
We got it.
Oh, sweet.
We've explained.
I talked to the CEO. He said there's not even going to be a break in between seasons.
Hey, there could be another brute force. Can't say that there can't.
Hey, you know how all
Age
these
of
games are
Empires.
just on the tip of your tongue? Isn't that fun?
I mean,
Fable, man, they got to end with Fable. I want another Fable.
I'd be so happy if
You've
they did
given
that.
me the thought, and it's just
And now it's stuck there.
yeah. I would really like to see another Fable.
I don't see anything else that they own anymore that's exclusive that I would care about.
Minesweeper, obviously. Come on.
I love the RTS idea for
Got another
or the
version of
first-person
Sweatier
shooter for
out.
Minesweeper. It's a great idea.
MMORPG Minesweep. I don't know. I mean, nothing on this list is like.
Like most. Of
I
the
mean, I think
exclusive
at this
properties.
point they can't get me back on Halo. I don't think.
They need to start. I need to see some new IPs that they've been invested in for the long run. You know, right now, too many things are like very fleeting that I don't like. Like any VR game right now, it's just a fucking tech demo. You know, there's very few fully fleshed out VR games.
But how many
that aren't
games
just
are
an
there
experience?
that are full games?
Not that many,
2 or
but
3.
if you think about it, I've heard this argument made before that when did we announce VR? Like 2 years ago, right?
It's been a lot longer
So-
than that. The Rift has been out for a long time.
But in terms of, I guess, console, so The Rift, the Oculus has been out in the world dev kit wise, but not like retail accessible until recently.
Yeah.
So the idea is like if you take when they were really announced and the dev kits were probably really available, that's about 2 years ago. So for AAA development, we should be starting to run into now really big games for it if they have.
I just thought I was nervous that last year, not that we're going to talk on Sony today, but that last year there was nothing on their
screen.
But
we are going to talk about Sony today. Okay.
No, that's next.
How many episodes are we doing today?
Dos.
So how can...
We've already done one. This is number 2.
I know. But like, isn't
Sorry,
E3?
our lives are blurring together right
isn't
now.
E3 happening before we would tape said episode?
No.
I guess I got the time off. And did you see his face too? He was like sincere, like, "Oh no."
No.
I was just copying you. You sounded like. So,
do we think that Oculus officially gets to be a part of the Scorpio?
Man, they gotta figure out a price discount. Thinks that sucker is fucking expensive.
that fucker is too expensive.
It's $4.99
and
or $5.99.
$5. And I've
Does
read.
it come with the nubbins at $5.99?
No, I don't think it does.
Nothing
and I've read everywhere, and people have said it. They're like, dude, the dev kit was so much better. So much better.
How is that possible?
I have no idea. They're like, it's a little bit more. The headset was designed different, like for the face and stuff. The final product ended up being something a little bit different.
So at E3, what was I using? A dev kit or the actual unit?
You're probably using the actual unit that's being sold now.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I know, like a couple of years ago, everybody's like, man, you know, the first ones were a lot cooler. And I was like, it's weird to say.
Sounds like those kind of people, though.
No, I mean it's not even. It's people that they tested the dev kit, they loved it. They got the new one.
You got that new?
And they're like, yeah, you know, I just used the dev kit.
Yeah, how long do you get to have the dev kit?
I think you have to pay for like a license.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to renew in order to have access to the dev kit.
So you send it back, like used, and they just do what with it?
They probably halt like the license on your computer. Like they don't allow you to access any hubs for games or anything like that. Because it's not like they were openly available on Steam, you know. The VR games.
Where are VR games?
Oh, now Steam has its own tab for VR games, and you can buy them for the the Rift.
Are there other places you can buy VR games that's not through Steam?
I'm sure.
Besides, like going to their website.
Yeah,
and, like,
people's proprietary websites. I think that's it. There's really not a platform out there for specifically VR games. Do you think there
should be like an interface built into the Oculus?
Yes, because the Rick and Morty creator created his own VR game.
Yep.
I feel like people should be able to make their own VR game.
But it's on Steam. That's the thing.
It is on Steam? Oh. I don't know. I think it should give people a chance to...
I mean, like, you got Steam Greenlight, which I feel is, like, a viable option for a startup to get their stuff out there, at least tentatively. But, and if people don't like it, just Facebook.
Yeah, man.
What Microsoft IP would work well with if they did?
VR?
Yeah, what would work well with VR? I mean, obviously, they would do the same thing as like the Forza would be a good one.
Yeah. Ace, what is it? Blazing Angels?
The playing game?
Yeah.
Blue case, I want to say.
Crimson Skies?
Crimson Skies?
Yeah, it was the original. That was the one I pulled from deep. Blazing Angels had a fight
Blazing Saddles
with it. Oh, I don't like that movie.
Fucking love it.
They use the N-word.
Shut up.
They do. It's not nice.
Fucking love it.
Shouldn't get away with that.
It's in the Library of Congress. It is a cultural treasure.
Shout out to Congress. Oh, they're awful.
Look at that.
Steady hand.
But this is my shooting hand. God. Fucking want that.
Wow.
Fucking Mongo punches a horse in the face.
It's not very nice.
So good.
I wouldn't do that to a human.
They announced the fidget spinning experience. So you VR experience.
Oh, sorry, I almost had it.
Do you think they will? Because they had a few app games. Do you think they will try and bring another app to to a mobile device.
Like second screening?
No, in like a separate complete app on a device. Not something you would play whilst playing the other game, but a complete separate. Like the Spartan Assault game.
Oh. I don't know. It all depends on what IPs that they're going to drop this year.
Because I would see a Fable game on a phone faster than I would see.
It would probably be like a Fable game, like you do something, like you make pies or something, and you get like the gold in the full release.
What kind of pie would you make on your first pie?
Your first
cherry.
That's my favorite.
Or pecan.
Yeah, what was your when you were farming for gold on the last Fable? What was your favorite job to do?
Oh, pies, dude! I had that like level 20 before fucking.
I went to blacksmith right away. Blacksmith was my slam jam.
African Americans, come on.
See, pies were easy though because like I could lay down and I would see the color of the button that I needed to press, and I would just do it.
Where would you see it?
On the ceiling, because like my TV would like I'd play with the lights off and I'd see just the green, and I was like,
do you play with the lights off now?
Sometimes, yeah, when I want to get really into it. That's why I play Battlegrounds.
Pies?
Yeah. When I play Battlegrounds, I turn the lights off and I turn the volume up. That way I could hear what direction the lead bees are coming from.
Which direction are they usually coming from?
They're firing the lead bees at us.
9 times out of 10, they're usually coming from right in front of me, and I can't see. And I'm like, fuck, I can't see them.
Really, fuck this.
Does your character have glasses?
He's Bob Ross.
No, it doesn't. Ralph's does though.
Oh. Nice.
He's also got weird hair. It's like, imagine the mullet, but the business side is here.
On the side?
Yeah, and the party side's on the other side.
Nice.
Why did he choose that?
Because he was like, this is so me.
Yeah, he said, I'm a party rocker. I don't fuck around.
Emo 2017 hairstyle.
It is emo 2017.
Does he sure?
I mean, 2007. I said that so wrong.
No, I'm with you.
I meant 2007.
I think 2017.
2017, yeah. I think
I haven't seen as many emos lately, but I also don't go to high school often.
That's true. How many emos?
You still go. From time to time, you check in on the high school kids.
Just, see what they're up to, check ages.
Make
sure they're not fucking...
Get warned by the police officer again.
Yeah. 100 feet.
Brooks, how many times, Brooks? I probably got to explain this to you.
Go,
is that how they do it in Carrollton?
Yeah, that's usually
Girls go help.
Except they encourage the behavior.
Weird.
Oh, y'all going to prom?
Oh god.
So they over with Halo. We don't know what else. They'll partner with another EA group for the DLC for Battlefront.
DLC DSGB.
Right, and then I'm trying to remember what else they can actually do. The backwards compatibility will still be big. They'll talk about the upscales.
Maybe they'll do something with Call of Duty, the new one.
I think PlayStation has that under wraps. I don't think they have the ability of grabbing it back.
Really?
Yeah,
I think they have like a 3 or 4 year license. But what's this say? Battlefield? Well, no, Battlefront.
Battlefield they already have, and same with Battlefront. They have both.
Got it.
Partnerships because it's both EA. But I just don't think that. I think Call of Duty's seen the success on the PlayStation, and there's no. I mean, not that there's no coming back, but I just think that
for this cycle, it's probably going to be PS4 for a while.
Yep.
I don't know. By the way, the Platinum headset for PlayStation 4.
Too much money.
I liked it, but I had some store credit built up, so.
Yeah. $159.
I got it for like $130. So it's like,
Doesn't it have fake surround sound?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's fake for me when I'm playing the multiplayer video games. It's really what I got for it.
Call you a fake.
Call you a fake person. I don't care.
Why do you use your beats so fucking fake? Because it's for music. It's for his beats. Yeah. And it's beaten off.
It lives in my backpack. It just sits there.
Your sack pack?
Yeah. Sack pack. Slap back. Whoa.
They end with the Dora the Explorer exclusive adventure.
RTS?
VR game.
RTS.
RTS
VR RTS.
Actually, VR RTS does actually, I think, make a good idea. Looking down.
Yeah, and table. You move.
Yeah, I think that would actually be kind of neat.
Like the poker chips or something. I don't know.
Grab the crap. Grab the fuck. Okay, with the okay.
And when you grab it, but it's floating.
Did you guys see the last? I'm sure you did. Nice.
Yes. Next question.
Gingerface. Conan. His last he did VR.
Oh yeah,
it was very similar. It wasn't Outlast 2, was it?
No, it was
something similar.
It was that black and white VR game where it's like a murder mystery.
Oh, what is it? The Victor's Heart or something?
Something like that. And you would just take a clipboard. It was a
throw it on the ground.
Yeah,
Wilson's Heart.
That's what it is. And you would just take a clipboard. And you just go. And it's spawning, and you're like, "This is the most entertaining part of this game."
He tried to throw what was he trying to throw at the monster? Something stupid.
It was like this charged electrical thing.
So dumb. And he kept trying to. He was like, "Yeah!" And it was just like falling. But yeah, I could bring that.
I heard a developer talking about that for PlayStation. That the X and Y for the controllers is okay on PlayStation, but this one, like the Gamma, the Z and the Gamma, so going towards that's where they have problems with tracking on the PlayStation Move controllers.
I bet, because it's a console-based VR. There's no crazy cameras that you need to make an accurate environment.
But if they did a second camera,
second cam experience,
like have it on behind you or something,
inside you. You are the camera?
I think all you need is
the rest of your life as a camera.
A camera in front and then a side camera, just so that it can measure the
give one more point of access. Yeah,
it's just more cords, more cables.
Yeah, man.
No, make it Bluetooth.
Latency issues with Bluetooth at this point, probably.
I don't know. If you make it IR,
See, the thing is, I always hear about this with Bluetooth, and it's like, oh, you shouldn't listen to music on your Bluetooth headset because the compression, and you listen to the music. And
the Beats actually have something built in that helped bypass that issue.
Or those people, like every time I heard that when I bought those Beats the first time, every person I heard that said that to me, I was like, okay, cool. Did you buy a lossless MP3 system? Is that what you listen to music? No, I listen to my iPhone. Okay, so you're already getting MP3 compression. So what are we fucking talking about?
Right.
So, anyways,
it's just to make themselves feel better about being.
Have you tried to plug in any headphones into that, load music from like a raw file onto an SD card and listen to it on there and see if you can tell a difference at all?
Amazing.
No,
it probably wouldn't be.
I'll do that. And in fact, I'll do that tonight.
I'm sure if you get the right set of headphones. Wait, no,
you're taking the SD cards.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Also, you don't have an SD card.
God fucking damn it!
Maddie,
that's right.
Maddie.
What?
Why is Johnny in such a special mood tonight?
Wait, you have a
because you guys pissed him off with the gun thing.
Oh, was that?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, thanks to shout out to Amazon. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They're actually doing pretty well. 966 per share at this point. So.
Yeah, they just.
They're 2 Walmarts.
They just opened up our share purchasing, but basically the problem is in the shows are all based in London. They're trading like
what kind of place is Guam to just say
exactly?
But they trade at the London Stock Exchange, so there's this weird thing we have to wait 2 years and we have to save money.
You know, the London Stock Exchange because London's doing so well financially right now.
So yeah, anyways. So yeah, today I signed the contract to start buying shares of my company.
Want to buy the shares?
I'm going to buy by the end of this
2 shares.
165 shares.
165 shares.
How much a share?
$9,000.
Basically, I'm saying
€2.
12 cents.
$45 a month is what I'm putting towards this. So,
that's not bad.
Yeah. Well, I already have.
What are bonds? Now that we're on this topic,
bonds are.
Do you want to take it or do you want me to take it?
You can take it.
All right.
I want it.
Typically, bonds are issued by a government or a company, and essentially what they're saying is we guarantee you a rate of return of X, which is usually your investment plus interest, at a certain length of time. So you can buy a 15-year bond from the U.S. government, and in 15 years they'll promise you something like, right now the rates on them are shitty, But like back when we had high interest rates for everything, the rates on government bonds were higher, so people used to buy those all the time. But basically, they give you guaranteed by the U.S. government or whoever rate of return.
So they open with Crackdown and they close with Halo.
Yep.
All right. Well, we were a bunch of jerks. This was Circle Jerk, episode 22. Thank you for listening
85
to our show. That,
Stop it, Obama.
Nathan Deal is part of the Illuminati.
Probably.
Oh, you got a big old guy in there. What you got in there?
Lots of avocado.
Avocado.
Avogadro's number.